Hi, my name is Jeremy, this is Matt, and this is Bo. Mm-hmm. We're the Tapping Out Show. Move your butt.
Belching Beaver, Digital Bath. We love this band. I love this song. He actually loves this song. This is the fourth Deftones beer that Belching Beaver's done. This is the fourth Deftones beer that we've done. It says it right there in case you think I'm asking.
No, I was just trying to count.
This is a New England style. It's got Galaxy, Mosaic, Citra, and then they added some Simcoe, Cryo hops for that extra hop bomb. I think it's a Deftones, Belching Beaver, Tapping Out Show collaboration.
We've done this series. We're actually big fans of both the brewery, the band, and so far, all the beers. They've really been really impressive. It's funny because they kind of seem to progress in a weird direction. The first one was an IPA, the other one was a POG IPA, third one was almost like a brown ale, and all of them are really good in their own unique, different way. And to be honest with you, They've really hit them out of the park too. They're not just okay beers. Like, they've been really good beers.
Yeah, Phantom Bride's been extremely popular.
Yes.
I actually talked to someone at Belching Beaver, and they said it was surprisingly popular. You know, of course, they're happy about it. And I see it in a lot of places, and it kind of puts a smile on my face, even though, like, I'm not buying one. I'm just glad that it's available. But it's one of my favorite IPAs, one of my favorite beers altogether, from one of my favorite breweries, one of my favorite bands, so it kind of works out. Digital Bath, I love this song since it came out, since, it's like 2001 or something like that, so it's been a long time. I was excited just to hear that they're doing that song. I went to Belching Beaver in Vista, tried it right when it came out, when you can only get it in the tap houses, and I enjoyed it, and a lot of their other IPAs as well, a lot of them.
Well, and the cool thing about a lot of their stuff too, Belching Beaver, is that because there's a few tap room breweries that they have in the San Diego area, and I've already tried this beer, so I know it's awesome. But I'm looking forward to reviewing it again. So, for those who really can't see it, the label on this one, and they always seem to match the songs for these labels, but this one is a very 8-bit beaver with an 8-bit belch. So more
digital kind of look, and it's kind of got some the white. I don't know if you guys remember the white pony, and it's got the Belching Beaver like wallpaper, which is pretty awesome. And then it's got the digitized beaver
with the digitized belching bubbles. And anyways, we're enough raving about it. We'll go ahead and crack this one open. Oh, I didn't realize it even has the white ponies on the corner.
Yeah, so it's really awesome to see. Anything that two things that you like collaborate together and it work out this well, and the fact that they're doing it this frequently is pretty awesome.
So I'm going to take it that this particular batch is hazy. It's definitely because the other ones weren't hazy IPAs. This one's quite hazy. I'm going to trade you.
It's New England style, bro.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, Jeremy's quite observant there. It is hazy.
So let's get down to business. There is a decent amount of head on this. From what I remember, there was always a decent amount of head on it.
It smells really good. You can smell the different kind of hops.
Oh,
Not that I could pick up all the different ones, which one's which, but I can tell there's a variation versus...
It's not just even hazy, it's almost juicy. I can't really see through it enough to tell you if it's filtered or if there's sediments or anything else. He's correct. You can smell it. The nose on this is pungent from here.
Yeah.
You don't even have to put it to the glass. I mean, besides that, there's no real other notes that I could give besides the fact that if it tastes anything like the way it smells, which it smells amazing, like I said, and it's pungent. This isn't a faint hop smell. Like, you can smell it, like, holding the glass right here. You don't have to be a connoisseur to kind of pick it up. I smelt it when I cracked open the can.
I think the best thing about the smell of it is you can tell it's not too dry just from smelling it.
Right.
And we both had it too. But let's do this one. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well-balanced beer.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth. Especially because some people, when it comes to IPAs, when it comes to IPAs, some people have trouble because the hop bites too much, or it's not. This is a really smooth, almost like a pilsner, to easy to drink, and it's got a little sweetness and just a little bit of hop, faint, at least to me, because a little faint hopness in the end, and it's really nice.
See, I kind of get it the other way around. I do taste the hops that would almost be lager-ish, but that's kind of in the beginning, and there's a dry minute, and it's not the end. Like usually IPAs have that really dry finish at the end, and then it's almost like you said, kind of citrusy, kind of like not sweet, but it's got a really weird finish to the point where it's like you can taste it later, and you're like, oh, that's. And it's really carbonated. But, no, I mean, it's the finish on this is almost like a pleasant.
It's kind of smooth.
Well, it's pleasant.
I wouldn't say creamy, but it almost has a good pleasant finish to it, like you said, because usually, like some of my favorite IPAs are really hoppy and they're really easy to drink, and in the end they just kind of get you. And when the first one you have is not so easy, but you get used to it. So. This doesn't have that bite. And what is it, around 6-point-something% alcohol?
6.5.
6.5% alcohol. And it's really easy to drink, really smooth, blended very well. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, we always seem to enjoy Belching Beaver beers, no matter what style.
Yeah. Again, I haven't really been too bummed out about any of the Deftone beers, including the IPAs, and this isn't any different. It's an interesting concept because I kind of think of Phantom Bride, and the reason I liked Phantom Bride is the complete opposite of why I like this one. Phantom Bride is that West Coast hit you in the face IPA. Like it's dry, it's hoppy, it's everything you think of when you think of that kind of style. And to me, this is almost the opposite. It's really smooth, it's easy to drink, it's hoppy but not overbearing. There's a dry part. It's not the finish. The finish is almost citrusy. It's almost flavorful. It's got a lot of unique characteristics that if it wasn't even these guys or this beer, this would stand out in a crowd of flights. If you were just like, here, try 8 different IPAs, this one to me I think would be very memorable just because it's an interesting take, and it is very hazy. But most of those hazy ones don't have this kind of flavor. Like you said, it's either overly something, it's overly citrusy, it's overly tart, it's overly dry. One of those moments, and this is not that at all.
So you're the IPA hater normally. You hate some of the best IPAs that people rate. What do you rate this as? Because I already know what I'm thinking.
So 1 out of 5, I'm going either 4.75 out of 5 or 5 out of 5. I'm not quite sure yet.
All I can say is I got 5 on it.
Okay, so I'll go 5 then too, because
I try not to just give everything that Belching Beaver makes a 5, and I try to make them earn it. But this is an awesome beer, and I've tried it a lot, and I've had a lot of time to think about it. And honestly, I haven't had it in a while, and it tastes even better than I remember.
No, it really does.
So and I've had it fresh from the brewery. I've had it in a can. I've had it in a crowler.
It's 5 out of 5 from the Tapping Out Show. Again, this collaboration series needs to continue. I really think that I'm not sure if it's just the fact that we like the two groups, but everything that's in this series from the Deftones, from Belching Beaver, is amazing. Besides that, I finished mine. Matt's pretty damn close to finishing his. If you want to email us, it's info@tappingoutshow.com. And if you want to find us on social media, put it in the search engine. It's all one word, Tapping Out Show. You guys have a good night.